Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. My name is Joanna Coles, and this morning we're visiting with Paul Norrod. He's with the University of Kentucky Cooperative Extension Service, a farm specialist in farm stress. Glad to have you here, Paul.
Thank you, Joanna. Good to be here.
Well, I'm glad you're here today because, when we talk about stress, in our agricultural communities, a lot of times we have a lot of stress in those communities, but it's not talked about a lot.
Yeah. So we all have stress, everyone. But farmers, we have a unique set of stressors, right? Just from engaging in farm practices and producing soybeans, raising cattle. And those stressors are often accompanied or considered to be very specific to farming, and they can differ by different types of commodity, different types of farming practices. And so, for example, with planting soybeans or corn crops, there are stresses, there are cyclical stresses, and so that's just planting season, harvesting season. With cattle farming, there are stressors with just handling the livestock, tagging livestock, getting the vets out to the farm. That can be stressful when you have sick cattle, sick horses. Calving can be very stressful time for farmers. As a lot of farmers know, machinery breakdowns always an issue. Belt breaks, you've got a flat tire, and those really contribute to the stressors. But another stressor that we really don't talk about farming are just the prices.
Yes, and there's so many things that are out of our control.
Right.
A lot of times in business we can control some input costs or different things like that, but weather and markets are two things that farmers deal with every single day that we can't control.
Yeah, and it just, we put all this money towards raising cattle, towards getting our soybeans in the ground, towards getting the corn in the ground, fertilizing, watering. We've got all this money that we have to take out of our own pockets. And then if the price drops, am I going to be able to break even? And that's a stressor. And we think about those things all the time. And farm stress, it doesn't really go away. When we're farming on my family farm and on our farm, you wake up thinking about what you have to do for the day. We go work our day job, and then we come home and we have to take care of those farm issues. And that's just a stressor that other people don't experience.
But I think it is unique still.
Yeah.
Because people say, well, I'm stressed at my job too.
Sure.
How is that different than farm stress?
Yeah. I think people are stressed at their job, and that is very true. But again, they don't have to deal with machinery breakdown. And if you have a flat tire on the combine, or it breaks down while you're harvesting, if you have several cattle get sick, that just directly impacts your finances. The other thing is, you mentioned weather. Weather patterns, if it's pouring the rain outside, that doesn't really affect other people getting to and from their work. I go to work at UK, if it's raining, I pop up my umbrella. If the field's just a complete muddy mess, but I need to get out to the field and harvest hay, that impacts my ability to farm. And so those inclement weather patterns really affect our ability to engage in our livelihood of farming.
Absolutely. And a lot of times I tell people, at work, you have some of the responsibilities kind of divvied out amongst several people. But a lot of times in a farming operation, you're the marketing manager, the janitor, the CEO. You have a lot of those roles and are wearing a lot of different hats at one time.
Yeah. And I think it's important for us as farmers. I love our rural communities and I love our farm community because we help each other. And I think as farmers, an important thing is that when we need help, we just need to ask for help. Instead of trying to handle the stress on your own, reach out to somebody.
And if the whole community practiced that, wouldn't that be just a lovely experience that everybody's helping everybody else and, and they're feeling good about it?
Yeah, I think just capitalizing on those social resources, we have the best communities in Kentucky. I think we have great farming communities. And just watching out for your neighbor, If you notice that your neighbor's just not talking as much or hadn't been to church or is not coming to the FFA meetings or not engaging, ask them, hey, are you doing okay? Is there anything I can do to help you? And that's just a way of taking care of each other.
That's right, starting that conversation. Certainly appreciate all the information, Paul. And if you have questions about dealing with farm stress, make sure to reach out to your Cooperative Extension Service offices and we can direct you on where you need to go and who you need to talk to. We appreciate you watching and hope you have a great day.